Right, so you want to rank your site on top of Google search, right? You want your site to appear here, right? On top of all these competitors, right? You want to be this guy right here ranking for multiple keywords. But how do you find the right keywords to rank for, right? Because you can't go into SEO blind, right? You need to know first what keywords you're going to target, so then after you know which ones they are, to get them ranked, and don't waste time ranking for keywords that won't drive any sales to you, right? Because at the end of the day, right, the whole goal of ranking a site on Google is to make money, right? That's the whole sole goal of ranking it on Google, is to drive more sales. So you're going to want to rank for specific keywords. And I give this example often, and I give it many times, and I'm going to give it one more time, right? Let's say the business that I want to drive sales to is a shop, right, that sells iPhone repair, right? I have this business and I want to drive sales to it via SEO, via Google, right? Bing. I want to rank for certain keywords and drive customers in, right? There's going to be two types of keywords that can drive traffic into the business, right? I'm talking about traffic, solely traffic, right? So these are traffic arrows. These drive traffic, these drive traffic. Now, one of these will drive more sales than the other, right? So what keywords can we put here? Keywords we can put here, right, that drive sales to our iPhone repair business could be, for example, how much does it cost to repair an iPhone, right? Or where do I repair my iPhone? Or where can I repair my iPhone, right? There's a bunch of different variations of these keywords, right? Now, these, of course, if our site ranks for how much does it cost to repair an iPhone, or where can I repair my iPhone, or variations, these, of course, will drive traffic to our site because, of course, these keywords have some decent search volume. Let's say they have combined 1,000 searches per month, right, in my area. Now, some other keywords that might drive traffic to the business could be, for example, how do I repair an iPhone, right? Now, let's say this keyword, how do I repair an iPhone, has 10,000 searches per month, right? So both of these, right, this keyword, how to repair an iPhone, and how much or where, both of these drive traffic to the business, right? As you see here, both of these drive traffic to the business. Now, the thing here is with SEO is we don't just want traffic, right? We want traffic that converts into sales. Now, you can look at this and see, okay, so this has 10,000 searches. I'm going to rank for this, right? Because more traffic, more sales. Not necessarily, right? And this is a specific example, but it applies to any single niche, right? The keyword how to repair an iPhone, right, is not a buyer intent keyword. Whereas the keyword how much or where, these are buyer intent keywords, right? High buyer intent. Why? Because someone searching for how much or where to repair an iPhone is much more likely to buy than someone searching for how to repair an iPhone. Because someone searching for how to repair an iPhone, most likely they want to do it themselves, right? Most likely they don't want to hire someone to do it for them, right? Again, someone searching for where or how much, they're interested in the price, they're interested in where they want to go there, right? They're more likely to buy, so they're much more buyer intent here. Now, granted, of course, your website can be ranking for these keywords and these keywords, right? You can have dedicated blog posts for both, and this could bring a bunch more traffic because this keyword has a bunch more traffic than this too, right? But these two have much more higher buyer intent, so the money, right? The money traffic ratio here is much higher than here, right? This is a small money sign, right? A small money sign right here, right? And all this to say that you need to figure out and need to properly do keyword research before you can actually start ranking for certain keywords, right? You need to find buyer intent keywords, so keywords that people search for and that you think, based on your knowledge about your niche and industry, that you can convert that traffic into money, right? Because, I mean, you could even find some keywords that had like 5 searches per month, right? But if these 5 searches were highly targeted, highly buyer intent, it's much better to rank for this keyword than for a keyword with 1,000 searches per month, where just some generic question like, I don't know, it will depend on your niche, but this is a good example. Again, someone searching for someone searching for how to repair an iPhone, most likely they want to do it themselves. They don't want to hire someone to do it for them. Again, while someone searching for where or how much, most likely they want to hire someone. So the traffic coming from here, this 1K traffic, is much more valuable than this 10K traffic, right? Because again, the goal is not so much traffic, the goal is money, right, off of this traffic, okay? So hopefully this makes sense, right? And now I want you to take a look at your industry, take a look at your competition, take a look at your niche, take a look at what you sell, and craft a list of buyer intent keywords, right? Think of this as a buyer intent keyword. Now, you can use Google, you can use ChatGPT, or, I mean, full disclosure, this is my tool, but you can just use something like this. Just go to tryjournalist.com, scroll down to keyword monitors, add your site, right? I'm not going to add one right now, but I'm just going to show you this one. Add your site, add your target country, target language, and this will give you, right, a list of keywords alongside with their difficulties, so how easy they are to rank on Google, and their monthly search volume, right? For example, this is a site about gardening supplies, right? And we can go through these keywords, right? And we're not going to choose all of them, right? Remember, we're just going to choose the high buyer intent keywords. So, for example, this one right here, beginner's garden kit. Oh, let me just cancel this. Sorry, let me go back right here real quick. So, let's see here. Oh, for example, this one, right? Best raised garden beds for seniors, right? This is a high buyer intent, because garden bed, this is something where you can like plant stuff, right? It's a flower, and a raised garden bed is something that's off the ground, right? There's some altitude to it, right? Best, when you're looking for the best product, right? This is the product for a certain type of people, right? This is a high buyer intent keyword, and only has 70 searches only, right? That's only like in quotes, because these only 70 searches are super valuable, right? Same thing for this one, beginner's garden kit, 50 searches per month, right? Super buyer intent. For example, this one, small flowering plants. I mean, this has triple or 10 times more almost, or yeah, more than 10 times more searches than these two, but it's not that buyer intent. It's somewhat buyer intent. Small flowering plants might be some people searching for it to actually buy them, but there might be a lot of people in these 720 per month just searching to look at them, right? To do investigation or whatever, right? These two were certain that these are buyer intent keywords, right? Beginner's garden kit, best product for niche, for people, right? So this is a perfect example of two buyer intent keywords and a non so much buyer intent keyword that has more traffic, right? And again, don't necessarily choose your keywords based on the traffic, choose them based on the buyer intent. Super important, right? So hopefully this is valuable, and hopefully you can take a lesson from here or two. And again, when you're doing keyword research, focus on the buyer intent, right? The higher, if we do like a graph here with buyer intent on the y-axis and traffic on the x-axis, ideally, right, you'd grab keywords up here. Actually, ideally grab keywords up here, right, with the max buyer intent and max traffic, right? But you always want to push for grabbing keywords in this quadrant or in this quadrant right here, right? Don't go for this one, because again, this is low buyer intent here, and this is low buyer intent, high traffic. This will be the hardest ones to target right here, because this is high traffic, low buyer intent, right? Don't go for this one, right? This one should be the second worst, because it's low buyer intent, low traffic. I mean, it's gonna be some bad keywords. The best one will be this one, and the second best, of course. I mean, this one actually will be the best one, because it's low traffic, less competition, and a high buyer intent. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So go for this one, don't go for the bottom two, right? Now this is easier said than done, of course, but you know your niche better than anyone else, right? And you, of course, if you sit down, you can craft something that I'm surely can drive buyer intent keywords, people searching for them to your site. But again, if you want to use tools, right, this one gives you a bunch of ideas. You can refresh and have them be targeted to your language and country, and this is super valuable, because depending on the niche, right, you can speak English, right, you could be targeting the English markets, right, but keywords vary, right? People on all these countries search in English, right, or could be searching in English, right? The US, the UK, but depending on the niche, right, there's going to be some variations of the keywords. So do make sure you select the language if you, of course, use this tool. But I mean, you can just use, I guess, ChatGPT or Google, or just your mind or brain. But if you need some help, to use something like this, yeah. So that's it. That's the video. Hopefully this is valuable, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.